We wanted to showcase some of the ideas from taking content from one device and then seamlessly passing it across to another device. So we thought the iPad's a great use case for that. So some of the original ideas for the iPad table came from an application we created called iBrainstorm, which did some multi-device communication between an iPhone and an iPad. We also extended that again with a retail demo where we took gesture-based content, shared it across multiple devices. So we wanted to be able to showcase that to a little bit more of a higher scale. So we decided to take 15 iPads and actually do that to all of those. So now we can actually seamlessly toss content over from one iPad to another, and it goes successionally down the line. We have a very unique way to actually control the iPad table. We have an iPhone app that allows us to change kind of the background colors as well as the different types of array configurations, so we can actually have a master control scenario of the iPad table. One of the things that we're kind of excited about is how this would be used in a real-world scenario. So take, for instance, businesses. They're buying iPads for all of their employees. Wouldn't it be great if they could walk into a conference room, lay their iPads down on a conference table, turn on this platform, and then start sharing content throughout the meeting and have this collaborative, creative meeting, sharing these content and then actually taking that back with them to their desk and then sharing that with their colleagues down the road. In the digital classroom scenario, a teacher could send out a math problem and then receive answers back and then be able to assess who needs extra help and who doesn't need that extra help. Another scenario where this would be fantastic to use would be event-based type of scenarios where there are trade shows or parties, be able to have the iPad table run through a showing of content and then actually taking that content away and having a personal one-on-one conversation. It gives a place where people can actually surround a space and actually share that content and actually have a little bit of fun with it, but also explore the content in it as well. A little more immersion inside of content than just your traditional stand back and watch presentation, let's say. The main reason we started this research and development group at Universal Mind was to try to explore these ideas without constraints. So we wanted to take ideas like the iPad table or ideas like gesture-based content sharing, explore those to a point where we can kind of start utilizing bits and pieces of those into real working scenarios. We really look forward to working on ideas that people may or may not even know they exist, or technologies that are just on the forefront of actually coming to fruition. Hence the iPad table, a lot of times people explain it to as something a little bit futuristic that they may see down the road being used, but we're actually dealing with those kind of technology challenges now and how that might be able to be used in whatever scenario in the future.